What would you do if you found 15 skeletons buried under your house? Oh, and also they were buried at the time one of America's founding fathers lived there, because that's exactly what happened when a historic home on Craven Street in London was undergoing renovations in 1998. In a space that was originally part of the yard at the back of the house, the construction crew made a grisly discovery: a pit filled with over 1,200 bone fragments belonging to at least 15 people. After a coroner verified that the bones were too old to require any sort of criminal investigation, a team of archaeologists and historians were called in to figure out how they got there. The mystery was particularly compelling because Benjamin Franklin lived as a boarder in the house on Craven Street from 1757 to 1775, and it was determined that the bones were around 200 years old, possibly placing him at the scene of the crime. Except the crime in this case wasn't murder or anything quite so nefarious, and the culprit was not Franklin but a man named William Hewson, who was running an anatomy school out of the house. At the time, the science of anatomy was just getting started, and it was still illegal to dissect bodies. This meant that Hewson also had to obtain the bodies illegally by purchasing them from grave robbers or the hangman. And after he was finished with them, he buried them in the backyard rather than risk getting caught transporting them elsewhere. No one can say how much Franklin knew about what Hewson was up to, but the school was active while Franklin lived in the house. They were known to be friends, and Franklin was an advocate for scientific progress and an intellectually curious person. Chances are he was aware of what Hewson was up to, and it seems likely he would want to be involved or observe in some capacity.